Good evening, fellow Biafrans all over the world. I welcome every one of you. Almost at the end of the fundraising today, I have decided to appear from my room in Venezuela. My fellow Biafrans, we will continue to win Nigeria. Nigeria will continue to go down. I want to inform you this evening that the record we are breaking is unimaginable. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are having meeting upon meeting in Asorok. Asorok will soon become a defunct Asorok. Believe me. I told them that we, this generation of Biafra, will never ever pass this struggle on to our next generation. We are going to pass freedom onto them. We are going to pass a better society, a better country onto them. We will pass a country that they are going to be proud of, and they will be ready to die as a patriotic citizens of Biafrans. I want to assure you today that Nigeria is gone. Believe me, Nigeria is gone. And it is happening from this, your little fundraising. We are yet also, and we are still expecting those that will fund the liberation of Biafra in a big way. Because we still have a long way to go. Today, I am telling you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free very soon. And like I said, like I said, he will be released in a very historic way. And when this thing I am cooking is not done, he will not come out. Well, you see this food that I'm cooking. When the food is ready, they will be forced to release him. As I'm talking to you, there is meeting ongoing, and they are scared that this Simon Ekpa will bring war. And I wonder what kind of war. I watched them in the mirror, and they were discussing. I told them we are already at war. What type of war do you think Simon Ekpa is bringing that you have not brought to us? The only thing Simon Ekpa is doing now is to make sure that our women and children are well defended. It is not going to be only the terrorists in uniform. We are extending the defense of our land to those in ragtag. And the ragtag uniform or the ragtag terrorists that have been killing, abducting, terrorizing our people, their own face-off will start from the 31st of this month. The entire Biafra land and border will be sealed. I have always said we don't have prisons. We are still in freedom fighting. We have no prison. We have no food to give to anybody. We don't have any place to put somebody and be feeding the person. We don't have Gary to give anybody. So, I don't even body. We don't have any Gary to give any terrorists in our land. And that is all I have to say. We have no prison of our own. We have no Gary to give anybody. So if you are caught as a terrorist in our land, our only thing we can do is to send you to God and let God judge the rest. I want you to understand that the defense of Biafra we are going to do to the last drop of our blood. We must not allow terrorists to run over our land like they have done part of Nigeria. We will continue to defend and neutralize those who have come to terrorize us, who have been terrorizing us in the name of Nigeria Army, Police, Air Force, or whatever they are carrying gun in our land. We will continue to neutralize them in order to stay alive, in order to make sure that our communities are not being burned down, in order to make sure that our women can go out without being harassed. We read in the newspaper how Biafran women are complaining, crying on the pages of newspaper that the terrorists are harassing them. They will continue to harass them and will continue to neutralize them. It is we are not in a hurry. So if you see 10 checkpoints today, don't worry. It is taking time. Do you know how many years it takes Nigeria to bring us to this level we are today? From 1914. You think it is going to end in 1 week? No. You think it's going to end in 1 month? No. We are taking our time. Gradually, they will all run away from Biafra land. And any day they hear Biafra, anytime they hear indigenous people of Biafra, anytime they hear anything let alone you put GB or let alone you put Fion, my brother, they will treat you like a beast that I have never seen in their life. I am telling you the fact. The glory of Biafra is back. We are not only going to make these people to pay, we will make sure they will never forget anything about us. And let me tell you, it is already happening. Fonchas, you think it is me they are talking about? You think it's about Simon Ekpa? No. It's not about Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is just the name and the face they are seeing today. That's why I am in their mouth. It is about you, your identity, your heritage, who you are, the bravery you have demonstrated. Nigeria thinks that nobody can ever rise up again to challenge them. But this is where we are today. I told them I will be the last person that will fight this Biafra. After this fight, we will hand over freedom to our people. And I told them also that after I finish with Nigeria, after I finish with this terrorist Nigeria, anywhere they hear Sai, they will know that it is not just ordinary Njo or ordinary Sai, that we believe in Bible, we believe in our ancestors, we believe in the spirit of our land, and they have all reason to show to the world that indeed there are people of odd and we still exist. We will rise from Africa, and Biafra will be the beginning of civilization. Why Nigeria continue to implement the eradication of innovation and the bringing of Sunai? We will continue to embrace civilization, embrace Western education, embrace everything good life have to offer. These people are nomadic. They have not any agenda, any plan to make your life a better, to make you make your life better, or to make Nigeria a better place for you, for anybody. All they are after is Islamic State agenda. They want to make you poor so that you can never rise up against them. They want to make you beg so you can never ever rise up to challenge them. And today, Biafra have defeated them. Defeated their hunger, we defeated their slavery, we defeated their starvation, and today, while others are crying and begging for food, Biafrans have never received one palliative, one bag of rice from Nigeria state. It has been like that from the time immemorial. And we can never, ever, ever, ever eat grass. There is nothing you can do for a lion in the jungle to eat grass, no matter how hard jungle is. A lion can never eat grass. Biafrans are lion in the jungle. And we have shown Nigeria that our lion attitude is just starting. They have wakened the sleep lion. And Ogadoha Janjanja. In the next few weeks, we will show Nigeria that we will destroy Nigeria and rebuild Biafra. They want to make you poor so that you can never rise up against them. They want to make you beg so you can never ever rise up to challenge them. And today, Biafra have defeated them. Defeated their hunger, we defeated their slavery, we defeated their starvation. And today, while others are crying and begging for food, Biafrans have never received one palliative, one bag of rice from Nigeria state. It has been like that from the time immemorial. And we can never, ever, ever, ever eat grass. There is nothing you can do for a lion in the jungle to eat grass, no matter how hard jungle is. A lion can never eat grass. Biafrans are lion in the jungle. And we have shown Nigeria that our lion attitude is just starting. They have wakened the sleep lion. And Ogadoha Janjanja. In the next few weeks, we will show Nigeria that we will destroy Nigeria and rebuild Biafra. They won't.
All right. How many of you remember the story of the notorious kidnapper Evans? Evans, his full name is Chukwudumeme Onwamadike Evans, and he came to High Court today, adjourned till March 20th to hear a plea bargain agreement filed by the convicted kidnapper Chukwudumeme Onwamadike alias Evan. Information where they open be say Evans dey for inside that prison where in they go to court. They go to school. Oh, they say they don't award a scholarship for inside school where we say they. On the full information, they say that Justice Adenike Koka adjourned the case after Evans and his co-defendant Joseph Emeka were rearranged. The duo were rearranged on an amended 5-count charge bordering on murder, attempt to murder, and conspiracy to commit kidnapping. They pleaded not guilty to all the counts. The State Counsel Yusuf Sule, who had informed the court that the case was starting de novo, prayed for further remand of the defendant. He also informed the court that the defendant had applied for a plea bargain through their counsel. Evans' counsel, MFO Etudo, and his co-defendant's counsel, MS Catherine Ude, did not object to the remand application. Etudo said that Evan was receiving education while in custody. We are not really defense counsel. We are asked to come and plead for a date. Our primary concern is to pursue the plea bargain application with Lagos State government on behalf of the defendant. The federal government has given the first defendant a second chance by awarding him a scholarship. Evan bagged NCE, and his ambition is to take up a PhD. If Evans is given a second chance, he will not misuse it, Etudo said. The prosecution responded that it was left for the committee on a plea bargain to look into the application. Justice Coker acknowledged the receipt of Evans' plea bargain application. She said that the defense counsel gave his client good advice by seeking a plea bargain over his outstanding cases. Coker thereafter adjourned the case until March 20th for a report on the plea bargain application. The News Agency of Nigeria reports that on November 21st, 2024, the court said that the Lagos State Office of Public Defender, OPD, might represent Evan because his counsel has been absent on several adjourned state dates. NAN also report that the prosecution had informed the court on May 11, 2024, that the defendant had applied for a plea bargain agreement. The prosecutor, however, said the plea bargain terms were being considered by the Attorney General of Lagos State, Lawal Pedro. NAN also reported that Evan was convicted and jailed for extensive kidnap activities. In February 2022, an Ikeja High Court judge, Hakeem Oshodi, sentenced him to life imprisonment for the kidnapping of Chief Donatus Dunu, the Chief Executive Officer of Maidon Pharmaceutical Limited, in September 2022. Another judge of the court, Oluwatoyin Taiwo, now retired, sentenced Evan to 21 years imprisonment for kidnapping a businessman, Chief Stevenus Hamadu, and collected $420,000 as ransom from his family. All right, but the matter will be say the trend now be say they don't send the man go school. Oh. They say as in day for prison, government don't give a scholarship. Say make him go school. As see they be for so. They say jubilation don't enter for so as jubilation in also community as notorious kidnapper aka Mpompomwa murder is eliminated in gun battle. Celebration erupts in Osu after notorious criminal and his mother are captured and sent to the other side of the world. Last week, Osu erupted in celebration as security personnel successfully apprehend one of the men who had been terrorizing, killing residents in the community. Villagers revealed that the suspect, known by the nickname Mpompomwa, had been hiding his weapons with the help of his mother after each criminal operation. Both the suspect and his mother have been caught and sent to their ancestors. All right, this is happening live in also. They say Joy don't report return to that place. Also, with the pray say make peace come back for that place because plenty things wey be say e don happen for that area. E don plenty for that side. Meanwhile, e get one new information wey dey trend. They say e get one man wey come back for Zuuu, say make all the people wey say they dey fight for the Biafra, say make they comot for Zuuu, say him don come back. I go show you the video on the other edition of my broadcast. And Ngozi Orabe shared it. But as it is now, there is a lot of kepu and katakata inside the in-house between Akbarawa, Ogenkere, and all of them. You know, I think the battle is who is supposed to be the head. And Orabaze now has spoken the truth of what is happening according to her, that NIG government and the Finland government are in a plot to frustrate the Biafra agitation. As it be, Southeast governors has been accused of frustrating efforts to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But one governorship aspirant said that he is not against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. But of course, you know that whenever Southeast politicians are vying for an office, you see them bringing up the issue that concerns Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let's go down to that information. A governorship aspirant for the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Anambra State, Onyeka Nwafor, has expressed support for the release of Nnamdi Kanu if it would bring lasting peace to the Southeast region, citing the economic hardship caused by ongoing insecurity. According to a report by Vanguard on Thursday, Nwafor believes that the current administration led by Governor Charles Soludo has not effectively addressed the escalating security issues plaguing the state, particularly the weekly sit-at-home enforced by unknown groups. The issue of sit-at-home is Southeast, and I believe that once there is a political will to it, first and foremost, I am not against the release of Nnamdi Kanu. If his release is what would bring peace, I will support it because businesses are going down at the moment, Nwafor said. Speaking on Arise TV on Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, Nwafor discussed his proposed approach to tackling the security challenges facing Anambra. He emphasized that while he is not opposed to calls for Kanu's release, his primary focus will be to restore law and order in the state, where the sit-at-home has severely affected local businesses and general economy. He noted that the prevailing insecurity was a significant obstacle to progress and that a firm political will was necessary to resolve the issue. In addressing the weekly sit-at-home order, which has become a regular feature of life in the region, Nwafor outlined a too-prolonged approach. His government, he stated, would initially seek to engage in dialogue with those behind the enforcement of the shutdown. However, he made it clear that if peaceful negotiation failed, he would not hesitate to use force to deal with the situation. Nwafor vowed to deploy security forces to apprehend those responsible for imposing the sit-at-home, asserting that individuals behind the movement were not invisible, but merely human beings that could be identified and dealt with. We would ask questions when the time comes. Where are the people doing this? Arrests will be made. We will find out who they are because you cannot just say you will use force. You might need to apply some level of discussion. If discussion does not materialize, I will apply the use of force. All right, this is coming from a governorship aspirant of the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Nwafor. He said for him that releasing Kanu for him would not be an issue. I think that is going to bring a lasting peace in the southeastern part of Nigeria. He said he will make sure that that is done. But one thing I've known of these politicians, it happened in the tenure of Chukwuma Charles Soludo, where he was making efforts. He was on the social media speaking on the release of Kanu, telling the government so many things. Immediately he entered office, he forgot everything. Of course, that office where he was supposed to be, where he is, was supposed to be, a good platform for him to actualize whatever he wants to achieve, even moving out to meet other governors and making sure that uh, Kano is released. He never did something like that, but rather he went there, took picture with him, and that ended the case. All right, let's go to another information as e dey hot. Matter don settle. They say police sack officer for fraud, conclude collusion with Zion Ministry, Ebuka Obi's. All right, let's go down to that information. A Lego officer with Zone 7 Lego Section DSP Peter Ejike has reportedly been dismissed from the Nigerian police force over allegation of fraud and professional misconduct. Ejike, who had been implicated in colluding with Prophet Ebuka Obi of the Zion Prayer Movement outreach to unlawfully prosecute a blogger, Chizorom Harrison Ofebu, popularly known as Ijele Speaks, was dismissed following an internet investigation. In December 2024, Ejike, alongside Inspector Ekene Edwin, Esther Okafor, and Sergeant Tolabi Koyode, also all stationed at Zone 7 headquarters in Abuja, was suspended after being accused of misconduct. Source confirmed to Sahara Reportation Saturday that Ejike and the implicated officers have now been officially dismissed from the force. The officer, Peter Ejike, who collaborated with Prophet Ebuka Obi to unlawfully prosecute Ijele Speaks, has been sacked for another case of fraud, a source revealed. All right, you know that one thing leads to another, and most of these policemen does not know that this office is not your father's house, and one day you will end in office. They know they carry government work for head, and if you work, you live for others. For this man now, what did they talk about? We follow oppress Ijele Speak because he made a video and carried what is it called of Ebuka Obi. And another thing I was thinking that these pastors are supposed to be Christ-like. Even though I'm not against anybody, but the Bible made us to know that if they slap you on this ear, you turn the other one for them and let them slap you another one. And that was what Christ, championed. Even when the Pharisees flogged him, he said that he had the power to call down 12,000 legions of angels, but he still maintained this peace. So I don't know why these pastors, once you call their name in one or two things, you see them trying to intimidate you with police. Why not take it to God? Why are you calling police? Even the Bible encourages that we should not go to the law with one another. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you for listening. God bless you.